First of all, this is your boy Ice Cole. That's COLE. We're actually here to put people in the know. Keep it 100. That's all, baby.
My name is Shogun. I'm the co-host of this podcast. We have a name, I guess.
Black Box, baby.
The Black Box, and basically,
Black Box, baby.
It's the black box that's on the airplane.
It's the black box, baby.
When the plane crashes, the only thing they can ever find is
the black box.
It's the recording from that plane. So we basically coined the phrase,
black box, because that's it. That's the truth. The truth is always lies in the black box. Believe it or not. That's
exactly.
crazy.
So when the shit goes down, the only thing that's left is the truth. Is the truth. I like to say. What is going down?
It's all good.
This is it. I mean, we about to start. You ready?
All right. I don't know if I'm ready.
All right, welcome back, people, and hello. This is our first YouTube episode of the Black Box podcast, and we're bringing it to you in a different way. I got a cold.
Sorry.
Yeah, nah, man. We bring it to you. I'm cutting that out. We're bringing it to you in a different way. I'm done with it. Down with dope and up with hope. I almost said that backwards. Anyway, we bringing it to you in a little bit different way this time. We got two special guests going on. First of all, my name is Shogun, and of course, my co-host.
Ice Cole, Cole Jackson, baby. What's happening?
We got two guests here. We have
what's going on, Rock Band 3K3.
3K3. He's the pioneer of the Insomniacs Journal. Insomniacs Journal. Don't sleep on them. Get your blankets and your snuggies and go on, get rest up. Check them out. And we got dude. I don't know what you want to be called now. Is it? Okay. We got a crazy show this time. We're gonna bring it to you.
It's gonna be an awesome show today.
Man, I didn't even introduce myself.
Go ahead.
Man, Troublemaker, aka I Rob, aka Rob the Jewelry Store. Cause I drop gems, son.
It's like that for real?
Yeah, I'm trying to do like you, man.
So hardcore though. You so hardcore with you.
I bring that.
He had his phrase, man.
It's your boy Ice Cole, aka Cole Jackson, aka Formula 51, big.
You got the kilt on today.
Got the kilt on today. We trying
It's a little breezy. No homo. Let's go. This episode today is about trust. Trust is the
UST.
And the thing about this episode today is we had the scandalous episode. The scandalous episode actually sprouted kind of like the whole trust issues thing.
The first topic of today, I'm gonna start the timer. We got 10 minutes on every subject. First topic is, what is trust?
Basically, for me, trust is the mutual feeling, the mutual understanding that whatever happens between you and that other person, you have an undying feeling, a connection that is somewhat unbreakable to what you understand, to what you feel. And no matter how elevated these feelings become, no matter how clandestine you feel they are, you have that understanding that no matter what, between you and that person, there is a connection. You never break that for any kind.
That's what's up, man.
That's what I believe.
All right.
I believe
Troublemaker.
Trust that is
troublemaker. Caught in trouble.
It's the
Sit down, bitch.
It's the responsibility or the willingness to yield responsibilities to somebody, whether it's the responsibility that they have with having your feelings or with having children or just being a relative, being able to tell them something. That's a responsibility somebody has to keep it between you and them, or any kind of responsibility, whether it's a little kid or somebody you give, a car. It's a matter of yielding responsibility to that person and knowing or believing that they're gonna handle those responsibilities appropriately.
Right.
That's all good. I agree with Troublemaker. Trust is big time on responsibility. That responsibility involves. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something where you something. I guess you hand off or kind of like
you say like I use the word yield.
Yeah.
Yield something to somebody.
Yeah. Which is really true. You know what I'm saying? Like that's and trust is one of those things where I was talking to Show the other day, and I was telling him like we always talk about how love and hate are very strong words. Mm-hmm. Trust is a strong just as strong a word as love and hate is.
It's up there. It's on the upper echelon of those dating words that I try to avoid when I'm in a conversation. I will say
you try to avoid trust.
It's one of those words.
It's like, not one of those take back kind of words.
Yeah,
you say it like it's out there.
Most definitely.
It's kind of true because I throw those words around, but I do mean them. Like when I tell whatever we are at the moment, like I trust you, or I love you. Like,
and see, that can be taken out of context, and she can just be like, "I trust that you're not gonna eat the last cookie," or you could be like, "I trust you're not gonna do that with that dude."
That's an abuse of the word,
and that's what in my definition of trust.
But that you can abuse love and hate too, though, bro.
Yes, you can, and it is often abused. But my definition is basically the ability to believe that you're going to do what's morally right without having any kind of repercussions of it is my trust.
We basically are in agreement that one thing that I can honestly say is we're in agreement on trust being a very major word.
Yes, it is.
As far as relationships or any other thing, to be exact. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I've never really had trust issues with people. Unfortunately, though, they've had trust issues with me. But
and that's just from personality differences.
Yeah.
You're more outgoing than the average guy. So I'm
really?
guessing.
Yeah, you extrovert, man.
Yeah.
Say you ain't an extrovert.
Hey, brother.
Right,
you ain't got to.
He's got a sword over there, man. He'll shank you. I see him do
You ain't
it.
got to beat me down. You ain't got to beat me down.
I'm just saying the average dude is not like as outgoing as you are, and ladies might be worried about that because you might just be like, hey, I'm out here, I see so many things, I have so many chances of running into something different and better.
But does outgoing equal untrustworthy?
Yes.
To the insecure.
Say that.
To the insecure.
Yes, and that's what I was saying. To the insecure, it does. And like a lot of ladies,
but whose personal problem is that? That's not mine.
And that's where it goes.
But you gotta have a balance between the two. You gotta have an understanding of what's the trust of her trust.
Because I know how to say, hey, how you doing? My name is so and so.
But she gotta trust the fact that you won't say, hey, how you doing to that nice looking girl.
But if I walk out on the streets and say, hey, my name is Carl Jackson, how you doing? I can't speak to somebody.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you can, but she just gotta trust that you're not gonna go any further than saying hello.
Once again, it's not your fault. It's insecurity.
To me, it's basically a microcosm of an easy chick. You know how what you were saying about if you can
put it into retrospect for everybody else to understand.
They did a previous show about sexual relations with women and how that relates to a relationship. And Cole Jackson was saying that if I can get with somebody, physically in 3 weeks, then they aren't somebody that I could ever have a real relationship with long term. And I was like, co-sign on that when I was listening to it. But basically for like those kind of insecure people, it's a microcosm because they like, well, if he can talk to the next chick, just like he talked to me, then I don't want to be with him. They want that 100% attention, which really isn't realistic because a man will give you that kind of attention initially.
What is it, the 80-20 rule?
Yeah, that's a real rule. Shout out to Tyler Perry. Question mark?
Learn how to act.
Tyler Perry. Question mark. I think you already know I don't fucks with you.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. When is it been cool for a man to act like a female? I had to correct myself.
Big Mama.
I ain't like them movies either.
That was a cool, man. Funny.
And I guess Eddie Murphy did a good grandma impersonation.
Come on,
Hercules.
Man, Norbert. I'm talking about the clump.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, it's a funny movie, but that's kind of uncomfortable.
That's one of them stereotypical black roles, man. That's a whole nother topic. Them stereotypical black films. Anyway,
black exploitation.
It ain't cool if you got it.
They ain't the same no more. Black Dynamite was the shit.
Man, shouts out to what's his name, Michael Jai White.
Yeah, you better get it right. You seen what he did to that dude with that? No, that scene where he kicked that dude and the head bounced off the wall.
Oh yeah.
I got a dresser right there next to you.
Wow. I've been threatened with violence, ladies and gentlemen.
You hadn't been on the show before then, have you?
Welcome to the Black Box.
Black House.
And
oh my God.
That's part one of the show. This brings us to the next topic, man. This is a nice segue of how far does trust go? Like, what's the limits to the trust?
Man,